When we were growing up, we had so many ambitions. We wanted to be a pilot, a footballer, and a doctor at once. So until until reality sets in, when the questions are not balancing again, so you have to just direct your path.
Naturally, where we're from, there's so much pressure on you. Even from when you are born, being the first child, they're already telling you, you have to take care of your younger ones. You have to be better. You have to come out
Mm,
best in school. They put so much pressure on you. So from
mm.
childhood, you're already brought up to be very aggressive and very, ready for the world. The economy is not helping. It just makes you feel like, when you try to excel in life, right? The economy just finds a way of pulling you back like this, stay there.
First of all, if you are born as a Nigerian, that is 1-0. Life already pleaded 1-0. First of all, if you now decide to be unfortunate to be born into a poor family, that's two. God not help you in that poor family
You
now. Yeah, that's the first born, like you said. That's the
God,
first that have to carry everything at your back.
everybody is facing their own different things. So for me, identifying what matters the most or what I should prioritize. So ensure you always put in the work. Nobody likes someone that is lazy. Do what you need to do. Become great at what you do. One thing we should always understand is if you are doing something, be good at it.
What up, guys? This is Iribami once again. Welcome to the KB Live Talk Pod. I want to thank you, every one of you guys that have subscribed, that supported us. It's been wonderful for the past 3 weeks. Really appreciate it, man. Correct will not be joining us today because he's quite indisposed. But I have with me here two of my favorite guys, Diversity and Pelumi, aka Malam. So Diversity, please introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Diversity, only one Diversity.
Yeah.
I'm a DJ. A lot of people don't know this. I'm a DJ. Uh, I'm also a tech sales bro. Let's put it like that. So I dabble in tech, and then I'm also a DJ. Yeah, so that's why I'm.
My guy, Pelumi, what's up?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Pelumi. Um, I used to be called Malam, so I tried to change that. I tried to change that nickname rather. But once that's the fun of it. Once you leave secondary school, so you keep even if you're the president, you keep maintaining that nickname. So it's fine.
Yeah,
It is permitted to mention that. And yeah, his own nickname is we call him Moscow.
this is my
Yeah,
show,
Moscow
my
is Moscow
nigga.
is his own Moscow is his own nickname. Yeah. So,
You called him
This
so
is
it's
out.
my
not just
show.
You called him,
like
You don't need to call me out on my show, Pelumi. I beg, I beg, I beg.
man.
No.
That's why.
I've switched for my phonetic accent now to I beg. You understand? Please. So I am
yeah,
Pelumi is a
that's
second
the lighter one.
is a yeah. So Pelumi is a schoolmate of mine. We went to the same secondary school. So he's been my friend for since 2006. Yeah, 2006 to now. That's a long time, bro. And diversity, DJ diversity to be in a full retrospect. We went to the same university for our
Okay.
first degree. So yeah, they're my guys, and they really, really amazed me today by just honoring my invitation. I want to just say thank you to both of you guys. Really appreciate it. We'll love to have you back here sometime. When it is more bigger, better. Definitely, definitely. And so the topic for today is from chaos to clarity, how to declutter your mind, your space, your priorities. Um, no, why don't we talk about decluttering your mind, your space, your power? What do you understand by that, Pelumi? Let me start with Pelumi. Decluttering your mind. What does it really mean to you? But what does it really mean, like, essentially?
Okay, well, for me, when you say decluttering my mind, it's obviously the way the mind is structured. The mind is structured to accommodate so many things, um, successes, failures, problems, good things. But when you to decluttering your mind, it's necessarily trying to sieve out, some of all those things which can serve as distractions, which could serve as emotional stress. So decluttering is basically I'll say a waste removal mechanism. to just
Mm.
to free your mind from negativities. So that's what I would say.
Mm. So that's beyond cleaning up space. Have you personally experienced a time when life felt chaotic? How do when maybe like let's say like a time in your life whereby you felt a bit off from what you intentionally or practically wanted to do, basically. Like that period of time. You've experienced that one, right?
Definitely, definitely. Even right from jokingly, let me just start. Even an average Nigerian, when we were growing up, we had so many ambitions. We wanted to be a pilot, a footballer, and a doctor at once. So until reality sets in, you understand.
What reality
So
is that? Jam, right?
not even jam. When you start solving mathematics, some of them when they tell you
Oh,
when
uh,
when the equations are not balancing again, so you have to just redirect your path. So, but
yeah.
for me, so what I learned from all those things is, come there are things beyond our control. So there's no
Mm,
need for us worrying about things that are beyond your control. So
mm,
you have to just worry about things that you can control. Like let's go far. Like the exchange rate for now. Let me just use the exchange rate for example. It's beyond you. Even if you try to say, okay, I want to, it's giving you concern, but there's nothing you can do. You can't fix the naira to whatever you like it to be. So that's a way to um avoid being emotionally stressed from all those kind of
mm. Yeah, but
issues.
definitely, I think you made a point. One that I agree with, that saying you can't keep bothering your mind with something you don't have any direct what do you call it, change over. It's something that you don't have, you cannot directly influence by yourself, like the dollar rate. You can't influence that by yourself. It's the government that, or the market, or the free market, that can do that to you. So anybody that is thinking about dollar rate and is thinking he want to maybe use synopsis to be able to do that, is just buying himself. Okay, thank you for calling me. Diversity.
My bro.
Just want to go to you for a moment. So why do many people struggle with this mentality, this you know chaos, mentally, physically, and emotionally, most especially back home in Nigeria? Why do many people struggle with that? Like, it's something that I've always, how would I put it, wondered or thought of, basically, that
Yeah.
why is it that we Nigerians, basically, we struggle with this form of chaos, trying to be able to bridge that gap between chaos and clarity, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And most people don't actually look at the mental side of it back where we're coming from. So why do you think most people struggle with that?
I think it could be as a result of different reasons, right? Struggle mentality or chaos mentality naturally as
Mm-hmm.
experience is something like the foreign people would say or the foreign people would see. When we travel abroad, we always tend to excel because naturally where we're from, there's so much pressure on you, even from when you are born, being the first child. They're already telling you, you have to take care of your younger ones. You have to be better. You have to come out
Mm,
best in school. They put so much pressure on you. So from
mm,
childhood, you're already brought up to be very aggressive and very, ready for the world. Sadly, the economy is not helping. Like you said, the dollar to the naira, the economy is not helping. It just makes you feel like, when you try to excel in life, right? The economy just finds a way of pulling you back, like, is stay there. You're not going. Do you get? So
yeah.
it's a lot, but just our environment naturally as Nigerians has already shaped us to be very, when something is hitting you, like resilient, right? So you're already
Yeah.
for all these things. But the struggle mentality comes naturally based on the environment we're in, the conditions,
Mm.
all those things. So I would say
Like,
that's Nigerians go through those struggles. If
there was this skit I was watching last week. It's no Yawa skit or something, and it
okay,
was saying, it was saying, in this life, First of all, if you are born as a Nigerian, that is 1-0. Life already played 1-0. First of all.
Like now, where's the
Then, if you now decide to be unfortunate to be born into a poor family, that's two. Ah.
ah? It's not by choice.
That was 2-0. So for you to now score one goal
Yeah,
against that two,
you get
God now
yeah,
help you in that poor family
you.
now. Yeah, that the firstborn, like you said, that the
God,
first that have to carry everything at your back. That is three. Ah, then
um,
I have to go to school, meet lecturers that, most times I just as frustrated as you are.
telling you, bro,
That's four. Then to graduate, get a good job, government safe will do their own. That
bro,
is fine. So like it's crazy. I understand
a
definitely.
lot, man.
It is not how would I put it? It is not I don't say it is not fair, but obviously, like I said, the three of us I know definitely we are doing better in our lives, especially my friend there is an accountant, a DJ. So and I see that you guys are doing great things mostly. So definitely, but we thank God for life. We thank God for life. So just to move further, how can people truly identify what matters in their lives? You know, it is one thing for you to be able to set your priorities right. It is another thing for you to be able to like truly identify what matters. Like for me, right now, what matters is my job. You understand? Me able to start to build my own family, my own nuclear family personally.
Mm,
Relationships matter for me, But growing up or coming up, most people actually could not identify. Most especially, even me, I had that problem. You don't identify what truly mattered, and so we always had this clash of conflict sometimes with our parents that okay, this is what, and in a way, you're trying to understand what they were saying, but your mind is not processing what they're saying in another way. Like, how does this have to do with me? You not started working then, so you don't know how hard Nigeria is.
you are living
So
without paying rent, nah, man.
yes, you're living without paying bills and stuff like that. So you don't know how hard it is. You are just flexing life and thinking everything is all going to be rosy and
Those
good.
were the good times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Exactly. No
so
responsibility.
identifying what matters is very, very. So I want to know
Yeah,
how people can do that. Diversity. Go.
I feel for you, everything boils down to you personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing I've gotten to understand in all of this is that no matter what hits you, you get to write your own story, right? You get to define what matters to you, what makes you happy. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
in our office recently, we're having a retreat, and then uh, the psychologist guy that came in for mental health was saying that what works for someone might not work for you. What puts someone in shock might not put you in shock. They are different, everybody is facing their own different things. So for me, identifying what matters the most or what I should prioritize, for me personally, I would say my entertainment now, for example. I'm an entertainment guy. I derive pleasure being in that space. So I'm investing my time, my resources, my everything in that space, building my
Mm.
empire, all of that. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me feel good. That's what I prioritize in terms of just maintaining the whole atmosphere, keeping sane. Let's put it like that. You now, for example, you said you wanna, start. You are getting at a point where you wanna start a family, all of that.
Yeah.
Over time, you will see yourself starting to invest in those things because those things tend to give you a sense of purpose, right?
Yeah.
Because you cannot run away from the chaos. Let's understand.
Wow. That's a
You
new
cannot
one. You
run
can't run away from.
away.
I thought you could actually.
You can't, because as you solve one, another comes up. It's
Wow.
just it's just life. And one thing we should understand is never to really beat ourselves up because, like Pelumi said, focus on the things you can control. The ones you cannot control, the government setting, making the dollar like you cannot like say
Uh,
Nigeria is mad tomorrow. Nigeria is not mad. I love my country, but if you say from now to tomorrow,
it's not change anything. People are still making it in Nigeria. People are still making it wherever they are. So it depends on it depends on your resolve. Definitely.
you say
I mean,
Fight for what you want.
But the youth of nowadays, like
Yeah,
how will I put it? Everybody, I think social media was not as big as this when we were growing up.
bruh.
I could remember when WhatsApp came. I think Pelumi, you could remember. I think when SS3 when WhatsApp came. I
I
could
didn't
I
know
could
if
remember
Yeah.
WhatsApp
I
came
could remember vividly
out.
because I didn't really
It
understand the
was
concept of it. Yes,
it
I
was
didn't.
to
I
go
was
to
just like,
go
it was to go
To
that
to
we
go
were
go,
came
to
using.
before WhatsApp.
Yeah, it was
go.
to go that we were
Yeah,
looking
before
to.
WhatsApp.
But when WhatsApp came, it was not something that was like that
Yeah.
welcomed at
Yeah,
first. Because like all this strange thing that people are using to Organa to go Jare, to go we say they will
yeah.
give you a hierarchy, professional,
Professional.
all this nonsense.
Star, all those money star.
Yeah, but like I love what diversity said. You can't run away from the chaos. Most people want to
Yeah.
outrun. I think the best thing is that maybe you can in that chaos you can create a bit of how will I put it, of calm for yourself. Definitely, you can't run away from the chaos. I didn't know you could not run away before I heard your own explanation. I thought you could outrun it, but I
You
think
can't.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
I'm trying to concede to your opinion that you can't run away from
yeah,
it, but you
yeah,
can create a bit of calm in that
yeah,
storm and try to process things better. Like I was saying, the youths coming up now are in that digital age that there are a lot of jargons coming in and coming in and coming in, and for you to be able to separate what you need from what you don't need is going to be a real struggle. A real struggle. Decluttering your priorities, your time management, it is very, very key for how people can identify what truly matters in their life. Most people don't know what truly matters in their life, basically, and that is why you see all this chaotic news. I don't even open Insta blog anymore because I'm sick and tired of the news I read every fucking day. Sorry for using the word fucking,
there's some pages
but
I just don't follow for my.
yeah, I don't open Insta blog any day again because it is so bad that anytime I do this negative news, negative is it that they appeared one girl in Kogi or
Bro,
Ogun State, they use one
bro.
person's private part as for it is just too much. And
And this
I just made the promise this year that no, I think I'm done for now. For
reality, man.
So I don't really know what's going on in Nigeria, honest, and I'll tell you for a fact. Not that I don't want to know, but most times it's always bad news. Not just in Nigeria, around the world, people are really going through a lot.
I think
So
sorry to cut you
yeah,
short. I think for me, initially when I was growing up, the stigma against Africans, stigma against Nigeria, like, oh,
yeah,
yeah, we are in the jungle, all those kind of things. We don't have life,
no,
we don't have
yeah,
stuff. Growing up, I used to feel it was Nigeria that it was bad. Like in order
ah,
so growing up made me know that it's not only in Nigeria that things
it's
are
not
not.
in Nigeria, oh. Ah.
So let's remove that from our head. That oh,
Yeah, definitely. It's not. It's not.
yeah.
It's not just in Nigeria.
So some
You
countries
know,
ballers. Let's put it like that. So
definitely.
I think that just made me like guy.
Mm,
Lad.
yeah, I think one thing that I'm grateful for is being here and having lived here for over 2 years with the especially hard during my masters and meeting different people from different cultures and backgrounds. Then you understand the individual stories that each person has to tell and
Mm,
the background where they're coming from. So it's not as if everybody has it easy,
exactly.
and yeah, everybody had to pay a certain price for you to be in this particular position. And funny enough, in my class, I was just yeah, I was the black guy, just me and my friend AY, and I think most of my professors, they were how would I put it, they respected us to the best of their ability, and there was
Yeah.
no like feeling of being inferior or anything. They
Ex-
liked Nigerians, especially my data science professor that actually knew a lot because I think he actually worked in Abuja or something.
oh wow.
Yeah, my how will I put it? We call it course advisor in Nigeria, but yeah, we call
Yeah.
them faculty. This thing. She actually loves Nigerian food.
Are
She'll
you
be coming
serious?
up sometime soon. But she actually loves. I think she when she said she loved the Nigerian jollof rice. Our
Jollof.
jollof is mad.
Oh
Our
my.
jollof is
And
what
all
is
these things
giving
I think
us street cred right now. Yeah,
as I said,
and yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but I love like diversity said a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Kalumi, just back to you for a moment. Sorry that um
Yeah.
you're a business person. You're into accounting. I think you're a numbers guy. Let me put it like that. Um, in the business cycle, the common habits that most people make and are stuck with without making any real progress is what?
Sorry,
Like
take that again.
I said, you're a numbers guy. You're into business now.
Yeah.
I'll be an
Yeah.
accountant. I said, what the
Yeah.
common habits that people make and want to kill themselves over
Mm.
without making any real progress is what?
Mm, for if I get your question well, so for most businesses, I think it's survival. There's no really everybody is just let me just do something to just as a means to an end. Let me just do this
I
business so
want
that
to, I want to disagree with you for a while. I would like to say it's maybe change. Even in the US right now, I think most
mm,
people don't like status quo changing a bit at all. They don't want it to change. I think diversity left us. Maybe we'll come back. He will join us again.
okay, okay.
But like people that are stuck, like most people that have been in a particular position for a particular time, they're not that you know pro change. They don't want to change at all based on the fact that yes, they've been stuck in that cycle of the status quo, doing things
Mm,
in a particular way. I think one of the things I love, especially that the aspect of accounting I like is taxation because I know that over time it changes with regulations. It's not
yeah.
just it's not just in a particular place. So um, moving on, how can somebody maintain an organized long-term space instead of falling back into that chaos? So
Okay, okay.
okay, okay, you understand the
Okay,
question.
yeah. So I start a question. So the thing is, for me, what
You have to move your face to the camera a bit because I can't see your face is one side.
okay, okay. Is it fine now?
No, like the center. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Well, it's not so clear. Kalumi, are
Can
you
you?
still there?
Hello?
My network is being a crazy.
Oh, diversity, you're back.
I swear, I had some network in.
Yeah, like I was wondering what happened. I can't even see
Lolo,
yourself. Everything is just
I
what
mean,
the fuck
come
is
and reach.
going on?
Is this since you on
Oh god,
or is
Nigerian
it back home?
network. Like it's just stuck.
What are some of the challenges? These are the challenges.
I'm,
And it showed me reconnecting. I don't know whether it's from my end or his own end.
okay, can you join back now?
From his own end, abi.
Me?
Okay, yeah, okay. Since maybe Kalumi will join us because I don't just understand. So the question I asked him was, how can somebody maintain an
And the
organized
other person
long-term space instead of falling back into that chaos, like you said?
still connected. Are you
So,
sure?
so
Just
how can
it
you
showed me back.
maintain that
Deji,
above chaos level to not be able to fall back into that
it's from his end, abi.
that level of chaos that we were discussed earlier?
So for me, right, I always feel like there's not one way to the market. Like Yoruba people say, "Onokon waja," you get. So I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Ah, you said I'm gone. Okay, well, I'm sorry guys,
No be
but
now. Abi as data
the
no full data no finish
network
now.
is really, really messing
One
up
five,
right now.
one
I don't
thousand,
know
one
what
five
the
gig.
fuck is going on.
No, it's data now.
But okay, the Diversity is back. Ah, good. Honestly, yeah, I can see you, no problem.
Yes. So back to your question of how do you maintain a good level
Checking
without
for
going
WhatsApp.
back to the chaos and everything. Like I said, my Yoruba people, I'm Yoruba. They'll say, "Oh no, come waja." Do you get like not? It will be only one way to enter
Wait,
market. That's
yeah,
It's not like
so
showing red.
if you have to do multiple things or do different things to stay level-headed, for your own sanity. Everything me I do now is for my sanity. First off, try not to beat yourself not to beat yourself over things you cannot control, right? Two, do more of things that make you happy. Like as a human being, I'm sure over the years you've definitely studied yourself. You know things that would get you happy,
Mm-hmm.
get you,
Yeah.
on your grind. Someone like me now, I like to chill. After work, I can literally like go to one nice lounge and just chill for a bit. I have places I play after work on some days just to, meet people, have a nice flow, declutter your mind. This, which is what we're literally
Mm.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Literally realize when you talk to people in the same space as you, they could be in the same demographic in terms of age, maybe in terms of the area you guys are in. You can just have a banter. This one will tell you his own challenge, one will tell you their
Mm-hmm.
own challenge. And at the end of the day, when
Yeah,
you
sorry.
collate everybody's challenges together, you realize that one, you're not the only person going through this. Two, people are dealing with their own in their own way. So you two just find your own way to do your own thing, right? Chaos mindset in terms of maybe how do I put it? Not wanting to go back maybe to the place you're coming from. Some people sapa don't own them.
Ah,
You
yes.
understand? Sapa na bastards. But you don't want to go back there. So I always tell people, see, you cannot run. It's the same way you cannot run away from the chaos. You cannot run away from the hard work itself. So ensure you always put in the work. Nobody likes someone that is lazy. Do you get? So
Yeah.
motivation, do what you need to do, become great at what you do. One thing we should always understand is if you are doing something, be good at it. Is that
Yeah.
there's also joy that comes from doing that. You understand? Probably at work, make work interesting, hang out with some colleagues, just do your own thing that makes you feel good. So that you don't end up overloading yourself or stressing yourself. For example, now if I'm at work, right, some guys in the office are like my guys. So if I need to have a quick chat with them, maybe real life shit, I can just pull one aside. How far let's hear this. In at work, I'm finding a way to just release myself. Just calm down, relax. Life is not that hard. Have this chat, hear this person's mind. Free yourself. It's not everything you keep inside. Do you understand? Don't be.
It's true because
Everything.
based on the mental power of it,
Do you get?
it's actually very very how I put it, toxic to just hold up things inside because
Oh,
it affects you mentally. It's I think most studies have shown that I think talk to somebody
definitely.
instead of yeah just talk to somebody because I think most people going through some things that you might not understand. Even though the person might not have solutions, I think talking to somebody can at least break it down to like 30% of elevated stress instead of just keeping it bottled up in you
Mhm.
because it affects mentally seriously
You said it all.
and
That
yeah that it affects mentally. Pelumi, are you still with us?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm with you. Can you hear me?
I think it's
No,
probably a network thing.
honestly,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I think
Can you hear me?
the network is quite
Chaos.
bad.
Nigeria, chaos. Is he in Nigeria?
Uh, yeah, he's in Nigeria. I think he's on the island. I'm not sure.
Is it
Can you
chaos?
hear
I'm
me?
not
This
sure,
is the
but I think he's on the
case.
island. So yeah.
Deji, can you hear me?
So so just want to ask a quick question before we move to the real life situations. Yeah, if someone
Chef.
could just take an action today to move from chaos to clarity, what would you recommend?
I don't give me like a case
Like
study.
if someone could just like if I want to take that action today to be able to
Yeah,
elevate myself above the chaos level and
yeah,
move to that clarity,
yeah.
what decision can I take that or what action can I take that will make that decision valid or benefit to me?
Hmm. One thing I say all the
I cannot
time
hear you.
is first off, be open minded, right? Just be open minded. Yeah. Sometimes when certain things are bothering you or overwhelming you, you tend to just focus on one thing because you feel, oh man, this thing is chaotic, this thing is chaotic. But if you're open minded, right, you definitely see there's a saying that there's opportunity in chaos. Do you understand? So for all these things to make sense, first of all, be open minded, be positive. I know it's very, very hard, right? It's very, very hard to be positive. But first off, just be very positive because certain things work. Some chaotic
See.
things happen to
So
you,
you can't see me or you
but
even hear me.
it is for you to discover the opportunity in it.
I'm
I
not
don't know
there.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not,
It's for you to
I
discover
don't
the
run it now.
opportunity in that thing. So I feel like for you to just do that, you need to just be positive and be open minded. That's the first thing. Then when you get to the other side,
Deji, can you hear
maintain
me?
your sanity by doing things that make you happy, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
I
doing.
really appreciate that. But no, me, can you hear us? Okay, I told him because he said he can hear us fine. His camera is on, but I can't see him. So I told him to disconnect and connect back.
Relax.
Yeah, maybe you should just disconnect and connect back. So because I want to hear his take on that also.
But even you,
Deji, can
before
you hear
he
me now?
comes, right? Yeah,
Mm.
those questions now.
Yeah, you can ask me questions. It's a
Let's take
conversation,
it to.
definitely.
I'm interested because hear me out, right?
Deji, can you hear me?
It is one thing to jackpot. Let's put it like that. Let's start with that. Right? Do you understand? It's one thing
No,
to
I
jackpot.
didn't jackpot. I relocated. I like telling
You
people
really,
I didn't jackpot. I relocated. Please,
okay, bro.
there are two different things. I didn't jackpot. I relocated.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Fuck God.
So it's one
This will
thing
actually
to
be
do.
this will actually be on the promotional videos. I can assure you that I relocated. I did jackpot, please.
Oh my god. Whatever
Pelumi,
make you
wait,
happy.
also done. Pelumi, if you can hear
Yeah.
me, you just disconnect and connect again. I can't see you. We can't hear you. I want to hear
Yo,
from you.
can you even
Ah,
hear us? Can you say
he
something?
said he can hear us, but we can't hear him. He said he can see us, but we can't see him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ah, God, the unseen one. Okay, so
Man.
diversity, go on, Jerry. Let's. I
Yeah.
think maybe.
So, like I said, it's one thing to jackpot, right? It's another thing to begin again, right? Your friends are not with you. I'm sure maybe your close families are not with you. I don't know. I don't know the situation. So
Yeah.
alone, that shift, that cultural shift, that environmental shift, that alone would have created a lot in your head. How did you navigate your way through that?
Yeah, that's a very good one. Honestly, I think and I'll say this for free. I was fortunate enough that my family was here.
Okay,
Even at that, it was not easy
definitely.
because you know this whole student process thing now. You pay
Yeah,
half, you have to come and work for the whole thing to pay the. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think the first when I first of all went to my school,
yeah.
before saying anything, the first thing they asked me to do is go to finance department first. First things first.
Wow.
So the lady just brought up the whole thing. Okay, you've paid two-thirds of the school fees. Okay, this when I go to pay the rest, that's the first question she asked. Oh,
No
God.
time, no time. Let's talk.
So when I go to have our balance, is it like a one-off thing, or you want to pay it over a period of time, and it's just like 3 months grace? Ah, I said no problem, no problem. I said no, okay, no problem. I'll pay the. So I think the benefit me I had was that my people were here, my family
Hmm.
was here, so I had people that I could interact with definitely, first of all.
Yeah.
Secondly, I came during the winter time.
Okay.
Fuck. Ah,
The
I
change
think,
alone.
yeah, I came alone, but my family was there. But I came during the winter, and my God, I think the cultural shift was too much for me to bear because at the point I was just kind of frustrated. But what kept going was like I had a target, and I knew
Okay.
why I was here, and it was
Purpose.
basically for school. So the first 6 months of my life here, I was not social. I was just my I was living a triangle life: school,
Mm.
house, work, school, house, work, school, house, work. That was the triangle life for me. So
Mm.
it was before I will run mad. So, but one thing that helped me was my classmates. My classmates were so wonderful
Yeah.
people. And I mean, I'm this kind of person that like to, I'll sit back a little bit to just, have a feel of who these people are, and they were so welcoming. Honestly, especially when it came to calling my name. So I just said, instead of calling DJ, all this, just call me Ayo. I think it's better like that. I think my professors like that. Ayo. Well, some can pronounce it DJ, but Ayo is okay, but I think they can say it. So that shift was kind of sudden for me, and
Hmm.
it was not something I would have imagined in the movies. But when
Yeah.
I came, when I came, I remember. I think when I started working, I think I came. It took me 2 weeks to get a part-time student job, or 3 weeks. I can't remember.
Hmm.
But now going to work in the snow, fuck, oh my god! And I didn't have the concept of the time because yeah, time is much important. So I didn't know that at first. So instead, in Nigeria, if you want to go out, you just enter bike or something and carry to your bus, or they enter Agege bus, and everybody will go
Yeah.
as if this one bus have time that I will come. So me, I'll just go out like that, mumu. I'll just
You guys think you want to go and carry keke?
And I'll just go out like that. So the bus is supposed to come in 10 minutes time. I just have me to wait in my house. I'll just go out like that and wait under the snow for like 10 minutes. What now pissed me off was that when the bus is now saying 1 minute to come, I now see people coming. Sorry, where have you people been that you don't know that the bus? So I think it was not my aunt that said, there's a bus time now. Like if you check the app and stuff. So it took me a while to adapt. I think, but like I said, one thing that really helped me to move from that chaos
Yeah.
was the kind of people that surrounded with me, especially my family was here. So I could talk to people, even if I could not talk to people outside or at work. And if I come back home, there were some people I could talk to. So it's not as if I was staying
Yeah.
in the festival. But and when I go to school, um, it was welcoming, and I won't lie to you, it was so welcoming that we became instant friends. Up to now, some of them are still my friends. The one
Yeah.
that called me before I started the show was my friend.
Yeah.
Not what my friend is my friend, but it was like, and
You
the
built
Asian
that.
people are very, very. I think they're very nice people. Honestly, very nice people. Very, very nice people. Welcoming. They take you with open arms. There's
That's,
no racism or bias or anything. I didn't experience that personally.
yeah.
So it was like a soft landing for me. Let me put it like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
A soft in some ways a soft landing. So yeah, that was the thing. So that made it more easier. Or like some people that come and basically I'm in London. I'm not outside London.
Yeah.
And so London is kind of quite like Lagos, where it's a bit easier to move around, to
Okay.
meet people. It's kind of, unlike the um outskirts of the town. That is
Yeah.
other places like you go to maybe Chester or York or
Yeah.
Newcastle. There are not much Nigerians there per se.
Yeah.
So it's always may be hard for people to be able to just adjust to adapt like that. So that's why you see most of these cases of people being lonely
Mm-hmm.
or people just saying they are not boys or anything in the UK or something. Yeah. So yeah, I understand. So that's why I said I'm fortunate enough to be
Yeah.
here with my family. So that was just it for me. So I don't know of anybody else but me. Yeah, definitely fortunate enough. Pelumi, you have to come back again because I don't. This one that your network went off and you have decided that you will not come back. I don't know, but I will still invite you again, Sha. I understand it's Nigerians, what do you call it?
Environment.
Yeah, environment. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was it for me. Honestly, it's been wonderful being here. How would I put it? I could not have imagined myself at this stage of my life. Yeah, before I left Nigeria, it was chaotic. Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was chaotic. I lost my job. I was practically in debt.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it was messed up, bro.
But
It's
look at
something that I'm still going to tell, but just to give you
a brief.
a feel of what
Yeah.
I was going through then, and it was really, oh my god, I was in a dark place, and
Bro, that's what
I,
this is about, man.
yeah, I was in a dark place, but thank God he's here.
It's back. It's
Thank
back.
God he's here. Wow,
So
nice one.
sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Ah, welcome.
Ah, welcome. No, we understand. So
Yeah.
I was in a dark place. But I think what one thing that helped me basically, and I would say is support from family.
Mm.
Honestly.
I think that's
So
I want to pick up on. It might not just
mm,
even be family because some people might not have their direct family with them, but
yeah, yeah, definitely,
you really spoke
definitely.
about like having people around you that you could talk to and just engage with, to at least get your mind out of it.
Mm,
So I think that's a very solid point. So yeah.
mm. So Kwanumi, what's up? Welcome
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. I'm good.
The,
So
I
can I
understand. Don't
continue?
worry. I'll still go to invite you again. But that one, you have to have a proper network, bro. Because I don't know
Uh,
how come. In fact, your head is still sideways. Put it in the middle, bro. Let your, let
Is
your
this
head
is
be in
this
the
where
middle.
is this where I call him a man like?
Yes, now that what I'm saying.
uh,
Put your head in the middle. I don't understand, bro. You should be. I think you should be tech
no,
savvy
don't
now.
worry.
You're not
It's
that old. You're
the
the same age.
maybe I'll use my laptop next time. I think my
Don't
laptop.
please
I'm
don't.
not
You,
using
okay, maybe
my,
that will be better.
uh,
Because the camera is sideways. It's the sideways. That is the sideways. Look at diversity. Look at me. It's straightforward. Portrait, not landscape.
I'm not using the what I'm using to lean. I'm not using a book to lean my phone on. I'm not using the normal. I'll use a laptop next time. That'll be better.
I don't know. I don't understand. Everybody's face is straight. Your face is. I don't know. Is
Well, he's
I don't
here,
know, sir.
here now, so let's just
Okay, good. So diversity, you can ask me the same question.
okay.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 it's better now. Yeah. So diversity. I think that we're just talking about like the biggest obstacles we faced where we're like trying to declutter. Diversity asked me how coming here to the UK has been, how the transition has been like for me. Most people come here and they feel some kind of way of loneliness. It's chaotic actually. Most people don't believe it's chaotic. I just tell people, see, I love the UK, but I love Nigeria also, and I miss my country some way. But it does take his roses and flowers here, and I send
Yes,
someone
greener pasture.
just come first, just come, come and let me go to and let me go Nigeria. Then let me now be requesting you to press money. Then you see how it is. You understand?
Does that
So
really happen?
uh no, it happens with me. I'm not that I'm not I don't feel a bad way about it, but like
Yeah,
they feel like most people feel like people have it easy here, and it's a lie.
yeah, yeah.
That is the thing I'm trying to debunk. We don't have Nobody has it easy anywhere. It is a
Anywhere. Oh,
lie. A lie. Ah, I was telling my friend, I think last year we were just trying to, I think, do something. I think he works at KPMG. And I
right.
was telling her, okay, how much is your salary? I said, because I was that December, I had to, like, I was, I had a lot of expenses. So, like, I think, let's say salary is an average of 1 million.
Okay.
I said, that's just £500. And I made it clear to him, that's just £500. As at then, £500 cannot pay rent. Yeah, bro. For
Can you imagine?
you £500, you're homeless, bro. I told you £500, you're homeless, bro. You can't pay anything. You can't pay rent. First of all, you cannot pay rent. What are you not doing? Because you pay rent here monthly, not yearly back home. You understand? So you cannot pay your rent monthly. So let's say I don't say, well, bro, don't you see? You don't understand, man. So yeah, but everybody is doing good. That is my own happiness. That everybody is fine and well. So Palumi, I think do you want to ask Palumi the same question, or
No, I think it's you be in more of a better position to direct it at him. You get.
okay, okay. So Palumi, I
Yeah.
think because the same question I asked about it, I said if someone could just take one action today to move from that chaos to clarity, what would your advice it could be?
So first thing first, what I would say, I think the just like what diversity said, then before I network threw me out, we all have our chaos. We all there will always be chaos. It's a normal thing. because if you listen to everybody has his chaotic experience. So first thing first, so is what I would advise people to say is to be grateful for where you are first, because whether I like it or not, wherever you are now is some people's prayer point.
Ah,
So
yes, that's
wherever
true.
you are, some people are praying to be, if you have 1,000 now, some people don't have 1,000. So it's to be grateful to God to, like, at least you have the 1,000 naira first. So that's the first point. Then also to the what makes me one thing I love about this life is that, there's this thing they say, there's nothing new under the sun. So everybody has passed through whatever you've passed through before. You're not the first person go to that will ever pass through that stage. Some people have even gone worse than, people have passed worse, people have had worse problems than you've thought of having, so, and yet they
Yeah.
came. So that it's important that wherever you are, first of all be grateful, and then also to they also know they also have the thinking that you're not the first person to pass through that kind of challenges. Then
Yeah.
also to then try and minimize negative energy. So because obviously, as we all know, even social media that we have today is full of I don't want to say full of negative energy, because we also have positive, there are also positive energy that we can get from, like what this podcast you are doing is a positive one too. So you cannot really
Ah,
say,
thank you.
because there was, if you are following Nigerian trend, then there was time they said they want to ban social media and everything, but I
They
was not.
banned Twitter for some time now. I think they did.
Twitter,
They
yeah,
banned Twitter now.
yeah, but the what they wanted to do, wanted to ban the whole. Some people have the opinion to that they should ban the whole social media space, but
No, that was
well,
another
we all know
level.
that there are so many, we've enjoyed. There's so many benefits we've enjoyed from social media. The EndSARS revolution that started that time, so it started with social media, and there are so many positive things that we've learned from social media. So it's just for us to make sure that, okay, we connect with negative platforms. Sorry, we connect with positive platforms, positive people. Then also, then you should understand that we are not in competition with anybody. The sky is too wide for many birds to fly. So everybody is created specially. Everybody has a niche that he should pro- then on the long run too, at the end of everything, it's we are all dust. So we are not carrying anything away from this place. So everything ends here. Everything ends here. So they are just celebrating. Yesterday was just this the owner of Access Bank is his
Yeah.
1 year remembrance was just last year. So
Oh,
despite
it's true. I
everything,
think I remember because today's
yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah. So despite everything, is he didn't take anything out from. So what we should focus more is the impact we'll make in our own little way. So that's my
Yeah.
own contribution. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Just we'll soon be rounding up, but just for the final bit, let's look at this situation. Someone that says yes to every invitation, every favor, every obligation, and ends up with no time for themselves. It will surely lead to exhaustion. It will surely lead to resentment. Their calendar is packed. They feel unfulfilled by the end of the year. Someone will not be looking at what have I done this year? Gone. Well, every Saturday at home and bay. Yeah, at every party, you are going to diversity parties every.
Our next party is on the 15th February.
You're going to diversity parties every now and
Yes.
then.
So,
You're not saying that you're unfulfilled at the end of the year. No.
they
That's the socially overcommitted friend that doesn't know what your eye is doing. So I think the solution to that one, like I was trying to create situation whereby you can give. So what do you people like that? What do you think the solution is to their problem? People that try to that those they say yes to everything. They are
Mm,
overly committed to things that doesn't matter. Like we said now, going to parties, they don't end up with no time for themselves. Yeah, I think one of the culture I like here is reading. Oh my god! Once you go on the train or the bus, you should see somebody carry. Even the dumbest person will carry a novel and be reading on the bus. most times. People, yeah, I think they have a really culture that I really appreciate, honestly. But me, my every reading what they read now for my lappy. I don't know. I don't. I find it hard to carry book and read,
Yeah.
except it's digital. Honestly. So what I said now, the solution to that can be what how can somebody declutter that situation? Pelumi, let me give you. So the person can have the last word. Then we
For
can move
me,
on.
those kind of people, first of all, I think they should not just overwork themselves. They should first try and make sure okay they're able to at least achieve something. So you need that discipline to first achieve something. Then also to the let's be frank with ourselves now. How many all this new year resolution, how many people have actually said okay this is what they will achieve and this the reason at their list, how many by the end of the year how many people achieve 100%? It's not true. Most of us don't achieve 100% of what we say we want to achieve.
I think most people forget to by the first quarter of the year.
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly. Personally sef when it comes to all those things, me I just my approach to all those things is just be disciplined, just be disciplined in whatever
mm,
you want to do. So all those lists and
yeah.
everything I don't really, it's discipline that matters. And also too, then when I see okay I don't achieve most of everything, I still try and say okay I don't get myself overworked up, and I still try and say okay what were the things, what are the things I need to do differently. Then for those parties too, I won't discourage them. They can go on the parties because I understand. It was later on I understood that some people that's how they even relax. They use those parties to actually relax, and everybody is built differently, so they use those
No,
parties
I'm
to
not saying
relax
she not
and
go for
clear.
parties, but I'm not saying she not go for
Don't
parties. I'm not
back
saying she not go for
back.
parties. But what I'm saying is that you're going. You have 52 weeks in a
Ah,
year. You went for 50. You went for 50 parties.
Eh, eh.
What are you doing?
Apart from
Ah,
no,
no, I
no,
don't
no,
accept that.
no. Even the parties too. You can't see what if the person is making some connections or
Maybe
themselves
except
or
except
making.
except for that
Uh,
one where people make financial benefit off of it and they
mm-hmm.
are fulfilled. But what I said was O and B. I didn't say all this club. I think clubbing now has been a very lucrative business. What I'm saying is going for weddings every week, every week. Do you know someone that's getting married every week, every week? No, now. But most people, once I just turn off my stories like O and B every week. So I think yeah. But okay, I thank you. Diversity, you have the last word before I round up.
so if I'm coming in, right? I think just like we said, one thing I'll first confirm is be disciplined, right? Because growing up for me, right, has made me realize that if I want to be good at something for my own good now, not because people are saying do this, for my own good, if I want to be great at something, I need to invest time. I need to be better at that thing. I need to learn it. It's not something that I will just say, oh, I'll be better at something and then I'll just sit down. Right. And to be better at something, right, and build yourself, you need discipline to be able to build yourself. Right.
Mm,
Just like you've gone to do your own master's program. I've also gone to do mine. And it was a crazy time for me. Right? I remember I was not always outside. I was focusing on school. I was
yeah.
getting on days that I'm bored and hell, I'll go back outside because I need to also declutter my mind, right? I need to also remember that I'm diversity. I like to just chill sometimes. I don't want to stress. That was space can be very overwhelming, But for me, at the end of it all, right, like you said, be disciplined. And then like what we were trying to get from the beginning of find out what works for you as a person. Me, diversity likes to go outside. That's me. Is
Yeah,
it
definitely.
you
I
like
know now. I dey see your doings now.
bro? I did try. For me, I'm just having fun. Do you
Yeah.
get? Because every day is
Yeah,
just
no, definitely. I'm all for it, honestly.
bro.
Whatever works for you.
As we're talking now, tomorrow I'll go and get ready for work. Tomorrow, back to working. So let me go and relax when I can. I just chill.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think for the final, I agree with you. Learning to set boundaries,
Yeah.
prioritize meaningful commitments, allow them. allow yourself to regain control over time. And just focus on what truly matters. Basically, if it works for you, like Davati says, it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, find what works for you, and we hope it will be better in the future. I want to sincerely appreciate you guys, Diversity and Pelumi, for taking out time. Honestly, Pelumi, I think your video is clearer now. So I would really hope that you guys will come back sometime. Thank you
Yes.
so much, so
Can
much.
bring sorry,
The
sorry
cap
because
I'm wearing
there are
now.
topics
Wait, wait,
to talk
wait,
now.
wait first. The cap I'm wearing now was
Yeah.
sent to me by Yo Clothing Brand. So if you like what I'm putting on, it's actually a nice fit. You can go to the Instagram page at Yo Clothing Brand and
So
order
yeah,
one. They're in
so far,
Nigeria actually. You're not in London. So what's up?
Mars,
But what do you want to say?
Yeah, I said we could talk about football. We could talk about football. We talk
That
about
definitely. Yeah. So I think that would be a separate segment
we talk
because
about history, government, politics, and so many. Don't worry, I
no,
will
definitely,
engage you.
definitely. Now I'm so appreciative. So you guys, please subscribe, follow us on all social media platform at KB Live Talk Pod. Thank you. Till next week. Bye. Diversity. Follow me. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, God bless.